So I stumbled upon this picture on Pinterest and I found it quite interesting because it felt to me as if I really knew what it is trying to represent. This kid is sitting at his desk surrounded by books and posters stating that he doesn't want to work because he still needs knowledge is something that I can very feel deeply because it reminds me of a time where I wanted to always start things, where I wanted to start certain projects, but I felt exactly like this kid that I needed more knowledge in order to start. And it was for me like I have the internet at my hand. I can pick up my phone, I can go to my computer and use it, have the best knowledge, all the knowledge of the world nearly. I can use it, I can make the best product achievable, so I should do it. And in order to do this, I need to study everything, literally everything. And what did it do? I started to learn about a project or started to learn about a certain thing. I studied it, I dropped it, and then neither did I actually start a project nor did I learn about it very to an extent where I could say that I mastered it or at least be proficient in it enough. I felt that a knowledge gap for me had to be filled in order to start something, but I didn't really ever was able to fill this knowledge gap because always a new knowledge gap would arise. And there, I think, is also a key factor that the learning about a project or learning about a certain thing, about a certain material, already felt like productivity, like I was already productive. I didn't need to do anything further than this, even though I was just watching perhaps tutorials or a course. The second problem here was the wonderful thing called shiny object syndrome. And this basically means that we are always trying to chase about new things, trendy things, cooler things. Like it's a shiny object, it takes our attention, then we want to engage with it, and therefore we drop the old things off. When we are in a position of being a customer, then we strive for the next cool thing. Maybe the next iPhone, because our old iPhone is not cool enough, get the newest posts and see them and try to reproduce a certain aesthetic on TikTok or a certain trend. But when we talk about like projects that we actually want to do, like want to achieve something, oh damn, what the fuck, like that we want to achieve something, then we have slower progress and we don't get things done because we always try to get to the next thing that is way cooler than what we are currently doing. So I want to give you an example that I had. So for example, I have a goal in my mind, like I want to start an X account and then I want to post about business. So I start learning about business, start engaging in this topic, start learning more and more, and then I see a new cooler thing, a new cooler niche that I think would be fitting because I am just certainly and suddenly interested in it. So for example, crypto. So I learned a lot about business, but I did never post anything, but now I'm learning about crypto. And then I'm learning, I'm engaging again with it, but am I posting anything now because a new topic is arising that now I think is a way cooler and more efficient niche than crypto, and so I start learning and never start posting. So it's basically I start picking up something, start studying it, and start dropping it, and I think you understand the cycle. So what would we achieve with this? What did I achieve with this? Absolutely nothing, because I didn't post and I just went over the cycle over and over again. The problem is that my mind likes to jump around, and I think it's a common problem with that many people have, that we just have, I wouldn't say it's ADHD, but something like that we can't really focus sometimes. Okay. And then what is the solution that I found for myself for the shiny object syndrome? I call it also SOS because it's like you're swimming in a sea and you need help, and there are so many rocks that you could pick and go up to that would help you, that would save you, but you are picking a rock and then you're suddenly thinking, oh, this other rock seems more safe, and you go to the other one, but certainly you will drown because your energy goes away at some point. But nevertheless, the solution that I found for myself is to find my core values, my core views that I want to work on, and only work on those. So there could be another niche that I found interesting or that I find suddenly interesting, a new topic that arrives that I also think is cool, but as long as it isn't working for my core views, for my goal, or for the things I want to, do something, do a project about, then it has no further need. I hope this video helped you a little bit. You can write in the comments what you think about it, what you think about Shiny Object Syndrome. Then I wish you a great day and see you in the next one.